first half, let's just kind of introduce ourselves for anybody who comes in and doesn't know. I'm Kina.
And I'm William.
And we're the Nerdy Weds.
We're the Nerdy Weds.
And this is our first live stream together in a long time.
Yeah, a long while.
So we're hoping to do one. We're hoping, doesn't mean we're going to actually be able to do it, but hoping to do one every Sunday for the rest of this month. Because we're doing Veda, which is a video every day in April.
Yep.
And on Sundays, we're trying to leave it open for a live stream. So I was just starting out with talking about some news of the week, geek, nerd news, and then the stuff that we want to like recap, summarize.
We're recapping our debacle doing a Saturday at MegaCon. That was bad decisions were made.
Yeah. We're going to do a video on that as well, but what are some things you want to talk about it
that didn't make the video? Huh? Didn't make the video. I'm trying to think of some stuff because we weren't there very long. One thing we didn't mention in the video, we got there at like 3:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, but there was a reason for that.
Yeah, because the bus took like almost an hour for us to get from the parking lot to the, well, half hour. I'll say a half hour to get from the parking lot to the convention center. And then it was another like 20-minute walk from where the bus drops you off all the way around the convention center to the entrance you have to go into to get into the convention.
But that wasn't the reason I was talking about. The reason we got there late, period, is because they sold out for Saturday. And then instead of having people be able to come when the con opens on Saturday, they start opening up later times in the day instead of just saying, nope, completely sold out. So they sold out and start selling tickets from 1 p.m. to close, and then that sold out and they start selling from 3 p.m. to close. So it was a whole convoluted mess, and we were determined for whatever reason to continue to go instead of just taking it as a sign and going on Sunday. But MegaCon, even on a Sunday, is really crowded. In the last few years, it's been just as mad as Saturday. So we started going to MegaCon on Thursdays and staying for the whole weekend, which took the pressure off of having or feeling like we had to get everything crammed into one day, into Saturday.
Yeah.
So.
Are we still getting that weird echo effect? I don't know if there's something else causing it. But, who is Carito42? I made a live stream.
Yay.
Miss you all.
Miss you too. Are you ever coming back to the cruises, to Convoluted Con Cruise? That's one thing we haven't talked about yet. Hopefully we can get that in over Veda as well. Video every day in April and talk about some geek cruises and then do a separate video on Convoluted Con Cruise as a whole.
Yes, I am, but I'm weird.
Well, we're weird too. You already know that. You've met us. And
a little
was
distance,
here.
but no echo. Okay. Sup everyone? Hey Ben. Hey. Okay. Let me go. I'm gonna go check on sound real quick, and we'll just keep the chat going.
Okay. So can you keep talking while
yes,
you're over there?
I can. I can do that.
Just pretend William is sitting right here, so he hears a voice, a male voice coming from out yonder. Just pretend he's sitting right here. I need to get this standy and put it in your chair. I should get Leia and put Leia in the chair, and it'll be William. Okay, I'm gonna.
I don't know what the distant effect is being caused by. I don't have any way of fixing it right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're only doing an hour live stream, right? So what time did we start? So
we're gonna call it. We started
8:30.
8:30.
8:45. So I wrote down some stuff to mention as far as news. You really wanted to talk about E3 being canceled.
Oh yes, I don't know if Dreadpool heard, but
Sure he
E3 has
has.
been canceled. I know he was planning on going to E3 this year. It has also been canceled potentially indefinitely in perpetuity.
Really? Why?
Well,
Because I wanted to go to that as well.
for the
Not
last,
this
I
year,
think,
but
2020 or 2021,
maybe you should tell people what E3 is, or if Dreadpool is still in the live stream, if he can tell people what
yeah,
E3
weird
is.
echo. I really want to know what's causing this weird echo. But I don't have anything in front of me that could be causing an echo.
You know what? Maybe it's my phone.
Maybe it is.
Maybe I should just turn it off. I mean, I don't have anything on, but I'll turn it
No,
off.
that's not your phone.
It's not
But yeah, sorry everybody for the audio. We're working on it. This is our first live stream doing it in this fashion, and we got some bugs to iron out. But going back to E3, apparently because of the virus, there hasn't been an E3 for a couple of years. It just sounds like there are two mics open. There are two mics.
Should I turn off my mic? We
Yeah,
both use
let's
mics,
just,
so.
let's just take one mic, I'll turn it off,
Okay.
and see if that fixes the problem. Let's try that. Let's see if that solves the problem. Can you put your mic right there on the table?
Yeah, and if you can turn off my phone, I mean, just in case. That doesn't hurt. Well, doesn't hurt. Sometimes when you
Let's see if that helps. Does that help? There we go. I hear that little clicking noises and stuff from us manipulating the mics. But anyway, getting back to the story, we found out that E3 hadn't been going on for the last few years, and then apparently with a bunch of developers pulling out of the convention, E3 decided after Ubisoft was the last one to pull out that they were done. It wasn't going to happen this year and probably won't happen again. So there is no E3. So yeah, that's pretty much the story right now. That's what we have.
well, maybe it'll happen again so we can still have opportunity to go. Because I've always wanted to go. So before we move on to like movies that we're going to see and trailers that we watched, because there was a lot, I wanted to briefly mention that the creator of Catan, Settlers of Catan, he passed a couple of days ago. He was 70 years old. He had a brief illness and just kind of succumbed to that. And that's the only details I know, but because I know Catan is one of those games that kind of arguably ushered in the new wave of board games, modern board games as we know it, and Euro games, I just had to at least mention that.
Yeah, that's sad news. I know that the guy who imported Catan into the United States, he died a few years ago. We met his wife at.
Was it his wife or his daughter? Because she was,
his
she
wife.
might have been his wife.
His wife.
She was selling off a lot
of
of board games, and we didn't
So,
go there expecting to
We
buy
got a
a
couple
bunch of
questions.
stuff.
One is, what is E3? E3 was the Electronics Expo, Electronics Entertainment Expo, I want to say is what it was called. What E3 stood for. There might be an E I'm missing. But E3, it was a big expo for developers, and it was an industry. It's kind of like the San Diego Comic-Con of video games and technology. It's where Microsoft used to go to announce all of their upcoming titles, consoles, whatever, PlayStation, Sony, Nintendo, all the big players in the space, all of the game developers, software developers, and big companies would go there to put out their newest technology. There were even some hardware, but it was primarily software. It was primarily a software. You have Consumer Electronics Expo or something like that. CES, yeah. That's the hardware version, but a lot of people are thinking that's going to die as well. That was like the E3 of hardware.
Okay.
And what we're drinking, she is drinking Malibu rum mixed with cranberry juice, and I am drinking, this is Four Roses whiskey.
We should have put them in our mugs. Or at least I should have put mine in my mug.
Well, it's right there.
Well, I'm good. I kind of like the glass. It's a pretty color. But Careto 42, I don't know if you want me saying your government name on YouTube, but this drink is actually pretty good, by the way. But check out her channel because she does really awesome VR Beat Saber. And I want to get back into my VR and all my different games, and Beat Saber is one of my favorites. It's one of everyone's favorite.
Yeah, Kina is fancy.
I'm fancy, y'all.
So fancy.
But yeah, I gotta probably get with her and get some tips because I really suck at Beat Saber.
Yeah, yeah.
Jojo said she has good taste. Thank you.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, she has good taste.
Cheers to that.
So, we have any other geek news?
No, that's the only news. The only other thing that kind of popped into my head and my mind was the fact that we watched so many trailers this week, and we didn't want to just bombard the channel with trailer reactions. So we're going to spread that out over the next month. But it was trailer after trailer because all the movies are coming out in May and June. So you have all these trailers to watch. Some of them was a few that I hadn't heard about being out right now. DC Blue Beetle, right?
Blue Beetle, yeah.
The show, the Disney show with
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson and Nick Fury.
Nick
And
Fury.
you said Nick Cage.
That's the Nick Cage. Yeah, you'll see that in the video.
What else? One that we already have out right now that
Yeah, we were hating on, that was the Flash.
we did kind of hate on it.
We
though.
did,
We
but-
did.
But DC deserves the hate. I hope they redeem themselves with this Flash movie, but as far as I'm concerned, DC deserves the hate. Marvel's heading the same direction. They're
Those
kind
are
of taking
some-
that same path down to mediocrity.
Oh wow, those are some big words, some powerful words right there.
I don't want them to. I don't want DC to be in the realm of mediocrity and even worse than
No.
mediocre.
I'm not going to say too much because I can't sit here and dog it out too much, and I'm wearing a Harley Quinn dress. Oh, that's another trailer we have to do. The Joker 2. We have to do a trailer reaction for that.
Oh, they're coming out with a Joker too. Huh?
Yeah.
See, I don't keep up with all this stuff. I don't watch like TV. I have ad-free YouTube.
I
So I
don't
don't even.
watch TV either.
I know. No, but I don't surf Facebook. I don't. I just keep myself kind of closed off a little bit. I think.
Nothing wrong with that. It keeps you happy. Huh?
Yeah.
And
Keeps me from being stressed out
So, let's see. I'm half blind trying to read that.
by. Who plays Beat Saber? I love it. I need to get back into it. I actually got decent, but I haven't played on my Oculus in a while.
Same.
And Carito 42 is the person you need to talk to, Ben.
Yes.
Yes, the dress is very cute.
Oh, thank you. And yeah, I've been talk to her about it because, like I said, she has a lot of videos on her channel, and she is really good. I barely get a good, nice hit, and she's like high level. She's really, really good. And thank you for the compliment on the dress.
All right, I'm back.
So you're back. As far as movies, we watched Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves. We have a non-spoiler review up and a spoiler review up. So we're not going to go too much in detail on that, but we both really
Hated
loved
it. We hated it.
the movie. And by hated, he means absolutely loved. And that's coming from a fan of D&D and a non-fan. So both sides of the fence.
Can-
Oh no!
Yep, stand up.
I
Show,
will stand
do
up.
your little turn on the catwalk.
Do my little turn on the catwalk. This is the dress. Very, very simple, good little beach dress. This is my turn on the catwalk.
You gotta turn slower than that.
No!
You want to see the booty.
I want to see the booty. I mean, trust me, if I had something for them to see, you wouldn't even have to ask me to stand up. I would be standing up. I would be all like this. I would show it.
Don't tell us anything. I haven't seen the D&D movie yet. What are you waiting for? You waiting for everybody to spoil it for you?
No, we won't tell you anything because we don't want to spoil it. We want you to go see it because it's a fun time. It is a really good movie. So we won't say anything else about the movie other than when you go see it, come back to one of the videos and put it in the comments what you thought about it. But I know you're going to love it.
Yeah, let us know what you think.
Yeah.
And we do have a spoiler-free review, just like she said, if you want to see our first-time viewing opinion, and then our spoiler review. It is a spoiler review. Don't watch it if you haven't seen the movie. It is definitely a spoiler movie or review. But I'm pretty sure you're going to see at least one more video about that movie on this channel, especially if they do come out with a cool box set on Blu-ray. So there might be 4. I don't know. We'll see.
But can we show the stuff that we got from the movie though, William?
We are going to go see it next weekend. Is a geek date day. D&D.
Ooh.
Fantastic.
Nice. I was saying, do you want to show the swag that we bought at the theater?
So we'll show this again.
Yeah.
It was shown in our spoiler review, but this is our popcorn bucket. And it's got some dice in it already. Ooh, it's all cool.
They're all sold out now, which sucks because we did want to get 2 of them, but we got one, so we can't complain.
Yeah.
So speaking of Geek Date Night, JoJo, I know you saw Super Mario, and we're gonna go see that sometime this week, maybe next week.
Yeah, we're planning on getting the Regal movie pass, at least doing a month of that, because May and early June, April and then mid-May are going to have a lot of really great movies out. So we're planning on using that to go see a bunch.
Hopefully they'll be great, because there's a few that I questioned.
Go check out the non-spoiler review and just go on at a time at the theater where there are not a lot of people. You'll be all right.
Yeah, because I
Even
had
the last time we went and saw it was like a handful of people in the theater with us.
Yeah, maybe about 2.
Yeah, I think there were 2 other people in the theater with us.
That's how I like it as well. Yeah.
Oh, my husband is so jelly right now. What the hell? That is so sweet. Yeah, it is really cool. I was planning on going to hang out with a friend of mine who might end up watching this. Just got on the phone with him, and I was getting dressed to go to his house, and Kina looked over at me and goes, "Are you sure you want to go hang out with him? Or do you want to go get this?" And she showed me a picture.
Now, see, you're adding stuff. You're trying to start trouble because I did not say it. If he does watch it, he's going to be like, see, I knew it. I did not say it like that. I just said, well, okay, but I was wanting us to go try to get this, and it's a good thing because it's sold out.
I dropped him like a bad habit.
See, you did. That was on you.
Sorry, Alan. Sorry, not sorry. You see that dye? And those mugs? So, yeah, we went and saw Avatar recently as well, the newest Avatar movie. No.
That's our review. We don't even want to do a review on that movie. That's how much we just noped right the hell out of it.
Yeah, she does know me very well. Yeah, 20-sided die popcorn bucket. Hell yeah, I'm gonna go to that.
Yeah.
Like she said, our only regret is not getting a second one. But back to the Avatar movie, I would say 3 out of 10. Wouldn't recommend.
Yeah.
Which would be a 6 on our D20 scale, I think.
Yes.
So
So-
old is 6.
So we're trying to come up with a rating system, and we're thinking doing
A
the
D20.
roll of D20, the roll of the die might be the best way. So a 6 out of 20 for Avatar, a 20 out of 20 for Dungeons and Dragons, for me at least.
Yeah, I'm giving it an 18 out of 20. It has room for improvement. It was really great. And if you do get to go check it out, of course, with the virus of unknown origin, things are coming to streaming a lot faster than we used to get them to like Blu-ray. Because there's no production. They don't have to produce a Blu-ray for you to get to watch a movie at home. So pretty much as soon as, if not before, a movie is done in the theaters. Like right now, you can watch Creed on Amazon. You can rent Creed and watch it at home. Creed 3, and it's still in theaters. A much cheaper option is just rent it on your television, and watch it on your big screen TV at home with your surround sound system or whatever you got. I don't know. And save the money and anxiety of going out into the public.
Don't tell me that, because
Oh, no,
that's going
sorry.
to be my option.
Sorry.
That's going to be my
That's
option.
your go-to,
Yeah.
number one.
We might be able to do that with Super Mario if that's out on streaming. I don't mind watching it at home. If it's out on streaming while it's in the theater, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, it really depends on what people are saying.
Well, JoJo saw it, and she said it was great.
Well, then I think it's a movie that deserves some support.
Okay.
I really want to go support movies when they're good. I feel like if a movie's terrible, then wait for it to come out on streaming or come out on Netflix or something like that. If the movie is great and it's something you want to see succeed, go watch it in the theater. Now, that's not to say, Carito, you have to go watch it in the theater, because, some of us don't do that.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
So, what else did you want to talk about for news of the week, or recap, or some things that we've done this week, or things we plan to do in the upcoming week?
We did a 5K yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
We did a wine and chocolate 5K. Barely survived. We walked the whole thing. They ran the last quarter
They
mile.
and our niece and me.
Yeah. So it was our niece and her and I, and we did the thing, and they gave us some chocolate covered popcorn at the end and a couple glasses of wine.
Yeah,
It was fun.
they treated us for our suffering. We're trying to get back into some type of shape other than a circle, and get and get healthier, because we're wanting to do more conventions like we used to do, and obviously more cruises, because that's like our theme of the year, and it requires a lot of walking.
Do we want to update them on upcoming stuff that we have going on?
Upcoming stuff as far as what conventions,
Conventions,
because we do
cruises.
have Spooky and Spookala coming up, so
We do Spooky and Spookala. Spooky's next month toward the end of May.
and then Spookala's in June, early June,
Early June.
early mid-June, yeah.
Yeah, and then we
And they're
have
both horror conventions.
horror movie conventions. And we're planning on doing some filming at those, just like we did at MayCon. Hopefully we can do better at those, because we're not wading into a sea of 150,000 people, or however many people were there at the time. It was absolutely insane.
It really was. You just had
Carito,
to-
you would have just died.
Yeah.
That's dropping in the middle of that, you would have just died. You wouldn't have made it out. Sorry.
I'm surprised I didn't. And you just kind of get caught up in the wave, and you just have to go wherever they take you.
Yeah.
There's no will with that.
I
But
was
we
there.
will have, we will have some coverage from that this week. So we will show some shorts of the cosplays that we've seen, a game vendor that we talked to, and then just overall video that we'll put out in regards to that. Now, as far as cruises, maybe we'll talk more about cruises next live stream on Sunday, because the following, not this upcoming week, but the following week is where we're going to put out a lot of our cruise coverage, because we want to talk to you guys about how you can combine the geeky things that you love along with a cruise.
Yeah.
So.
I'll let you read that last one.
Yeah, time to work on those board game bodies. I work out. I know. Oh, yeah, that, like,
What are you reaching for? This is the only thing.
the force is strong with me, you guys.
Something strong.
Whatever. Yeah, this is the board game workout, JoJo.
You need a bigger box.
Gonna need a bigger box. And we do have bigger boxes.
And one that's got something in it. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to
I'm
ruin
kidding.
the illusion.
I'm kidding.
That's also the signal she gives when she's drowning.
It really is.
So yeah, we got a couple of cruises coming up. We have one at the end of July. It's definite. We're going to Athens, Greece, and it's on Virgin Cruise Lines, which has a board game library on the ship with some great games. So we'll be checking that out, and you'll be seeing videos from that cruise. And we have a certain game we're going to play in a certain location, and we can't wait for that one.
Yeah, we've talked about that.
We have talked about that on other videos.
Yeah, so we can mention it.
We're going to play Santorini in Santorini. So that's exciting. Gloomhaven's a workout. My Size is a workout. Our Everdell's a workout, because that's another huge box.
And then Smash Up, the big
Smash Up,
box.
and you get that one all condensed up into its box. Yeah.
Okay, so JoJo, next time you come visit, we need to do a board game workout. We can do a Jane Fonda style and do board game workout video of the 80s. Which they do that 80s workout
Workouts on the ship, yeah.
version.
On version, yeah. So yeah, it'd be a video of you two doing 80s workout with board games as weights. That'd be pretty funny.
JoJo's be like, hell no. I was going to come over and you mentioned that, so no.
No, not no, but hell no.
Come on, JoJo, you know it's fun.
But what else we got as far as upcoming stuff? Well, Dragon Con, of course. Dragon Con's an annual event. That one's toward the end of August. Is the end of August, beginning of September. That's another massive convention in Atlanta that we've done every year since 2010.
So did you want to play a game? Do you want to play a game?
Do you want to play a game?
I've got Anchorman the game, and then we've got Princess Bride.
Let's try Anchorman.
I'm gonna try Anchorman. So
Yeah.
you guys can, I don't know if you can see it or not. It still has the price on it. It was $9.99 at Ollie's. So great place to go and get some games for a good price.
They've been kind of lacking the last few weeks.
They have,
in there.
which means
Last
we
couple
have
of
to
months.
keep going because eventually they'll circle back to having some good games. We've got some really great ones from there, and again, like I said, at a good price. So Anchorman, you want to tell them how it works?
Yeah, the basic premise of this game is each person gets one of these metal, I think these are the teleprompters, metal teleprompter, and then they get a random story from this stack of stories, which are made of thin paper. And I don't know if anybody's ever played the Mad Libs when we were kids, where they tell you put an adjective here, put a noun here, and you just fill in. Well, this uses little magnets with all of those, like this swashbuckling here. So you put the magnets where it says those words should go, and then you feed it to your opponent, and they have to read out the story without reacting to it in any way that could be seen as laughter or something like that. No smiling. No smiling, no laughing, no breaking character. You have to watch it, or you have to read it without doing any of that stuff.
So what else are we taking out of the box to get started?
Just all these magnets right here.
So what, they're just throwing in the middle here?
Yeah, they're done by color, and they show the color on the card, such as plural noun, are both like these like red ones here, kind of reddish brown. And then nouns are black, and verbs are yellow. So that's pretty much that. Plural nouns, verbs, nouns, and nouns.
So I need to separate it by color. Supposedly. So you can just pull from the selection here of
Yep,
whatever you
whatever
want.
you want, whatever colors you want.
Okay.
I think that's what we're doing now. I'm not sure how it's done in the rules, but we're just kind of playing this to have a little bit of fun with you guys. Do something silly on the string and have you laugh at us. That's
always a good time.
We're only gonna laugh at you.
Laughter's good medicine. So it's usually better if you're the one doing the laughing, but you know.
And now personal news. I want to give a little personal news. I start my new job tomorrow, which is going to be a lot of fun. I have a new job. Most of you don't know. I got hired on by a company to work for them. It's a engineering firm, and I'm looking forward to seeing the developments in my career that this brings me. I'd lose so hard at that game. Mad Libs always made me laugh back in the day. No way I wouldn't react. Okay, we know who we need to get
I'm bringing it to St. Augustine, Linda.
in front of the camera to be a news anchor for Nerdy Weds News. You just volunteered, Linda. Love you. Tell your brother he called on the phone that's right now, or tell your husband rather. Tell your husband, my brother. I'm an idiot. Tell your husband that you're causing all kinds of mess over here, aren't you? That he called on the phone we're using to record this or stream this right now, which is pretty funny.
You just
Yeah.
pull in there and
All
figure
right.
it out.
So we each have a story. I pulled them from the middle, so I haven't seen them. You haven't seen them, so we're flipping them over right now. So we're gonna find some stuff in here to have some fun with this.
I don't want that one.
Oh, here we go.
And this is supposed to be the timer here, but we're not going to worry about the timer this go
No,
around.
not
But I
this
just
time.
wanted to put it there because it's cute.
All right, this is not a game made for children. I want.
Yes, so this is a moment, if there are any kids in the room, where you kindly, or not so kindly, depending on the type of parent that you are, ask them to leave.
Yeah.
GTFO! Okay. So, do you have your story?
Not yet.
Oh, you're trying to make it really good. You're trying to make me really laugh. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to laugh. Ooh. Okay, maybe I am going to laugh. I'm laughing at my own already. Okay.
I saw one earlier that I wish I would have.
Probably one that I just took. Now, if you're laughing at your own, then I don't think that's...
No, that doesn't count. Doesn't count.
Okay.
You can laugh at your own. You're just not allowed to laugh at the one you have to read. And we're actually planning on doing a video featuring this game. All right. Try not to take too long here.
Yeah, because I'm done.
I got one more to figure out. One more.
One more?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should have set that timer for you.
All right. All right. This is nonsensical, but I love it. All right.
Okay.
You want me to go first? Oh, you're supposed to put those over top of the paper. So it's holding the paper to the that's why they're magnets, my love.
Oh, okay. Oh, over top of your
Yeah, where
gadget.
where it says plural noun.
Easy fix. It's okay.
Yeah. You want me to go first?
Sure.
Or you want me to go first?
It doesn't really matter. We just have to switch anyway.
Okay. I will go first. So, thank you for joining us at Nerdlyweds News. I am your host, William, and today's breaking story is: stay tuned after tonight's broadcast for an encore presentation of Squirting Turtles. First,
You just laughed.
verse pickled pig dicks, presented by American Boobs.
Well,
Okay.
you already lost. You didn't even
Oh, I gotta
let
practice
me.
this.
Yes, you gotta practice. You
I
didn't
gotta
even
practice this.
get halfway through it. And I had a short news one.
Yes,
You
did.
gave me this
All
long
right,
one.
hold on. Okay, I'm gonna get through it. Stay tuned after tonight's broadcast for an encore presentation of Squirting Turtles vs. Pickled Pig Dicks, presented by American Boobs.
Okay, but he did laugh during the first telling, so I'm gonna get a little Black Panther, Black Cat here for a point.
All right, well, whenever I score this point, I will get this
Okay,
over.
so welcome back to Nerdy News, Nerdywed News. I am Kina, your broadcaster, and I'm going to read the headline of the day. And it is: the winner of last week's Super Lottery jackpot has still yet to claim their lying piece of shit dad. So check your wallet, take a peek under the crotchal region, and look through your dirty butt cheeks. You might be the lucky holder of $1 million drunk toddler.
All right.
I did not laugh.
I have.
So I get another.
All right. So
You kind of got screwed.
she
because
won
it
that
was so long.
yeah, you had a lot more time to prepare before
Yeah,
you got to the.
I really did. Now I see why it took you so much time. Because
So-
I only had to grab 3. You had to grab 4.
You only had to do. Oh, you did that one wrong. You didn't do a noun. You did plural noun. They're color coded.
No.
Black
but-
ones are nouns.
Oh. Wait, where was it? Oh, okay. Well,
It was boobs.
it was boobs. It's still,
It's all right.
it's still
It's all
a
right.
noun.
It's still a noun,
So-
and I still got.
All right, are we doing another one? Or
We can do another one.
We'll
We
do
can do another one.
one more.
Slide,
One
we'll
more.
slide these back inside. I gotta redeem myself somehow.
Okay, so we'll do one more.
Yeah, like I said, not for kids. This is not a kid's game. You know what? I'm just gonna set these to the side because they're being a pain.
You're a little tipsy after that one drink.
I'm not either.
That's what it is. Something to do with give you a breathalyzer. Next time our live stream, join us.
See, I didn't pick this one either.
William, a breathalyzer.
All right.
Oh no. Yeah, next time we'll have to look through it and pick out the shorter ones.
Yeah.
Shuffle it up. Okay. So I am paying attention to not only, plural noun or whatever, but just looking at the color because it tells
I'm
you
just gonna-
which color you should be picking from. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so, I don't know here. I'm just throwing some stuff together. You're not gonna laugh at this. Because this is not a funny one.
All right.
I mean,
I
I'm trying, but
threw together some stuff here.
Okay, I threw together some stuff here as well. Um, not, in my opinion, not really funny, but this is what we're going with.
We're gonna go with this one?
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
gonna go ahead and read mine.
Yep.
Okay, again, welcome back to Nerdy News, where today we just throw some shit together and read it to you. I am your broadcaster, Kina, and this is the news headline of day. That's one small nugget for man and one giant Bigfoot's dick for mankind. At least that's what the baby detective wants you to think. Scientists have actually been stroking chubbies this whole time, and the butt trumpet landing was discovered to be fake. Now, if anything was going to make me laugh, this would have made me laugh. But now you all know I have no sense of humor, so I'm going to go ahead and take my little cap.
All right, here goes. Ready to see me laugh? You're in. Hey everybody, welcome back to Nerdy Wigs News. I am your host, William, and today's top headline is Tropical Storm Bingo will be drooling on San Diego later this week. As daddies prepare for landfall, local shops report increased sales in pot brownies and farting llamas.
Told you weren't going to laugh.
It was good, but I was a lot more prepared
You were
this
prepared
time.
that time. You were ready. You had like that stone face going on. You were not going to crack, and you did not. Okay, so
I got my own head on the first try.
you redeemed yourself.
Oh, and I get a glass of whiskey for that.
Yes, you do.
Her token she was using were these black leopards, black panthers.
Yep.
And I was using a glass of whiskey, and I got one. Yay! Yay me!
Yay! So
And I'm using a real glass of whiskey too.
you never did a cheers.
Yes, cheers.
All right, so I'll put that back in the box later or now.
Is there anything you guys wanted to ask us while we're here? I had it all organized. I don't know why I took all the time to organize that.
Oh, I'll fix it later. I will fix it later. It'll give me something to do. Yeah. So hopefully there weren't any kids in the room during the playing of that game, because we did have some foul language going on. But we warned you ahead of time. We did.
Kind of, almost.
Well, we did.
Like
We
you had to
said
rush them out before, but language never hurt nobody.
that's what GTFO means.
GTFO.
Rush it out.
We never claimed to be a family show. Now, most of our content on this channel is family friendly. So don't think we're gonna get on and
start
be
cussing
vulgar and
yeah.
violent and all that stuff. Well, I can't promise she's not going to kick my ass at some point on the live stream.
Yeah.
But
if that ever happens, we will give you fair warning so that you can look away or have your kids look away or whatever. But there may be times where,
But we will let you know prior to anything whether or not this is in fact. Hey, there's Raw Liquid. How you doing, brother? That's awesome. Nice to see you, man. How's Star Citizen treating you? I've been trying to get on. Last time I got on, didn't work. I tried to do a live stream last Sunday, and things didn't go very well, and I just flew by myself in the Commander Arena Commander.
you got to try it again. You got to try
I'm
it
gonna try
on the
again.
live stream.
That's definitely going to be some more stuff going on the live stream from
Yeah.
Star Citizen and other games we're going to do live stream.
What's new with Star Citizen? Because
Yeah. What's new with Star Citizen? It's had a major patch.
well, first for the people who don't know what Star Citizen is, maybe explain it a little bit to them, and then whatever's new, because I know you were wanting me to try to play it
Yeah.
during some event.
There are a couple things to discuss about Star Citizen. Star Citizen is a game where you are the commander of a spacecraft and you fly around. There's right now one solar system with like 4 planets and a bunch of moons and all that. And yeah, you fly around, you meet up with people, like Raw Liquid and I play together quite often. it's how we met, and it's a first-person shooter. You get out of your ship's controls. You can walk around inside your ship. Your friends can come onto your ship with you. They can take seats in turrets on your ship and control those. You can land on a planet, go into a bunker, and kill a bunch of NPCs. You can go hunt down other players. Usually ship-to-ship combat, but sometimes if they're like in a bunker and you know they're in there, you can go in after them and take them down. If they don't, especially if they don't know you're coming. Dreadpool, you keep every time acting like you don't know what Star Citizen is. And I'm explaining it right now. Why are you asking this question?
He's played it with. You've shown it.
I
to
know
him
he
in
has.
person.
He keeps doing this, acting like I'm gonna. Well, he got me last
He
time.
did get
I started,
you.
but it was good though because it gave me a prompt to discuss what it was that I was trying to play. And apparently they just had a major patch, which has caused a lot of problems in the game. Then get crime stat, have a break. Oh, okay. Kind of waiting for 3.18.2 because upcoming wipes. Yeah, we'll discuss that in a second. Then get a crime stat and have to break the boys out of jail to get into many more shenanigans, a lot more shenanigans. That is one of the funner aspects of the game is being able to go out. They give you a ship, unlike most games where you're given like a clear objective, like Battlefield or Call of Duty, first-person shooter kind of games. There's the enemy, there's you, there are objectives, you go complete the objectives, the game ends, and whoever wins at the end is the winner, right? Star Citizen's not like that. It's more like real life, where they've given you a ship, and you're on your fucking own after that. You go do what you want to do. There is no, you make your own objectives. You figure out what you want to be and what you want when you grow up. Do you want to be like this merchant that is shipping millions of SCU of goods a week, or do you want to be a bounty hunter, or do you want to be a pirate? Do you want to, wherever you want to be, you go out and do.
And I haven't figured it out in real life, and you want me to figure it out in virtual reality now too?
Yeah, that's true. But
what's the patch, or what's the event? Because you were saying there's a free event coming up, and you want to try to play again.
Fleet Week is. Yeah, it's like GTA RP, but in space.
Oh, okay.
Very much. Very, very cool, realistic physics to a point. Flight dynamics and 6-axis. But I'm getting off topic.
It's not topic. It's all related.
There's a big event. They have to do a couple patches, and he just referenced 3.18.2. Right now we're on 3.18.0, I want to say, or 0.1. I don't know which one right now. I haven't logged in a week. But there's Fleet Week at the end of this month, which is a celebration in game and a fictional Navy recruiting push. And they bring out the fleet into the star system that the game takes place in, and they're bringing these giant naval vessels. And they're holding this big event, and they're recruiting for the Navy. And all of the manufacturers in the game that create the different ships who have military contracts, it's basically like an expo of their technology. And at those events, you can walk up to any ship inside the expo halls and for free rent the ship.
Okay.
And you get it for however long they have the event running. And you can fly that ship around as much as you want. And last year it was 2 weeks free fly. And it's the part that's pretty cool is everyone who wants to play the game can jump on their computer if it's capable of running the game, download the game, and play the game for free for those 2 weeks.
So what's the minimum you need to have the capability to run the game on your computer or your laptop? And then after you answer that question, then the next question is, do you need joysticks or anything else extra to be able to play the game?
No, mouse and keyboard is all you need to play the game. Now, things like joysticks, like I have, can enhance your experience if you want a more realistic flight model. But mouse and keyboard, you can run. You're gonna run and all that stuff pretty much using mouse and keyboard. Give me a second. Star Citizen system requirements to play the game. You need a quad core CPU, 16 gigs of RAM, a video card that can do a DirectX 11 with 2 gigabytes of RAM, 4 gigs strongly recommended, dedicated video RAM 2 gigs, and then there's Pixel Shader and Vertex Shader, both 5.0, and at least Windows 7. But preferably something higher than that, 64 bits. 64 bits is required. So those are the minimum specs to get in and play the game.
Okay, so we're gonna try this again during the free
We're
event.
going to try this again. I have to not get distracted by shinies. So the last time she and I tried playing Fleet Week, actually Raw Liquid, I think, was my shiny.
Oh, okay.
Raw Liquid and his group, that's how we met. They were looking for gunners for a hammerhead to go out and hunt down bounties, and they needed, I think the hammerhead like 6 or 7 turrets on it, and there were 3 of them, and I'm like, hey, let's go with these guys. And Kenny's like, nope.
No,
log
you
out.
did not. You ditched me.
No, I didn't. I said,
didn't
hey,
even
let's go
invite
do
me.
this. And you're like, no, I told you I wanted to do this. And I understood. I understand.
No, I literally just logged into the game. Never having played it at all. So why would I go off with a group and bog them down? Because I would have just been in the way as a new
You would
player.
have been in a turret.
Yeah.
Nobody would have noticed you were pointed off in the wrong direction.
I wouldn't even noticed you. You're like, we would have just left you there.
No, you'd have been in a turret on the
Just sitting
ship.
there? Okay. It would have been the equivalent of when you're a kid and you give the unplugged controller to your little sister or brother, and they think they're playing, having a good time, and you're like,
Yep, that's how we met. You just
Yep.
confirmed it there. So I'm shiny for sure. But it was a great time. I had an awesome time. I think Kina would have had a great time too, had she just let me explain to her what I was trying to do. And but we're gonna try to do it again. Grab new players and show them the ropes. Yeah, you guys definitely helped me out. It just getting on the game the last few months has been kind of.
Been hard.
It's been hectic. The between work and then adding back in doing YouTube, which hasn't been as crazy for me as it is for her, because she is the editor for all of our videos that we
Too
do.
bad.
Especially for Veda, editing
Well, every day. That's
every
kind of
single
tough,
day.
but it's not too bad.
or batches of videos at a time. And then
But
doing
yeah.
other things outside of editing videos is where it gets tricky.
But I
Going
do-
to work and editing videos.
Yeah, it's not too bad. But I do want to try the game, but I want to have a mission, like something to accomplish. And then once I accomplish it, then I can stop playing. So I don't want to just fly around, which I don't know if that's a thing.
Well, no, there are like bounties. You can collect a bounty. You bring up your like a wristwatch that you heard a text. Yeah. I gotta turn that off. Notifications. I heard a
you
text
had it just
message
come
come
in.
over my phone. But that might be where the echo is coming from.
From the phone.
Is
Oh.
from that. Okay.
Okay.
I think I might have found it.
you found it right when we're almost done.
We're almost done.
You
But you bring up the hollow on the there's like a watch. You press a button and it does this hologram thing in front of you and interact with the hologram that comes up. And you go over and you can click on to find missions
Okay.
that people are NPCs, but there are a few that players can do.
Okay.
And you can click on to take and do a bounty, and they'll tell you this person was last seen at this place, and you go there and you
Okay.
kill them.
Well,
You shoot them in the face until they
That's
die
what
from it.
I'll do, and then that'll give me a introduction into the world of Star Citizen, and can then say you can say that I've played it.
Well, the last time I went,
Then I'll be
I
done.
had her playing a game. I walked in and I'm looking at her, and she's trying to use the pad mouse on her keyboard and her fingers on the keys, and I'm like, no, that's not going to
What
work.
game was that?
I want to say it was Star Citizen.
Oh, Star Citizen? Oh, okay.
The last time I walked into the room and
Better
saw
late than never. Yes, better late
Moby
than
Last,
never.
yeah. There are a lot of things to do in bounties, bunkers, a lot more things to do.
Medical rescue,
Yeah.
combat assistance, delivery. Ooh, I like delivery. Maybe I'll just do that.
Salvage. Mining trade runs. Yeah. Mining
Okay.
and trade runs. Salvage is actually a new mechanic they just added to the game that looks really cool. My dumbass didn't buy a salvage vessel, so I'm hoping after the next wipes I can get up the funds to buy a salvage vessel, or buy in real life the ship, so because you can buy with real money and then you have the ship on your account.
And then whenever it gets wiped, you still have the ship.
You still have all that, yeah. Maybe it's important. Who is he talking to?
To you.
Is he talking to me?
Probably the phone with the echo.
No, it's not important. Whoever it is can wait. But
text. Maybe it was him. Maybe he texted.
The only person who could be delivering me anything important that I would want to talk to right now is my brother, and his wife's watching the stream, so obviously he has nothing important to say. I'll buy us a reclaimer to mess with. Let me find my top hat and monocle. Yes. Don't. Yeah.
I'm not gonna hit anything.
I mean, it should be a black screen.
It is.
Yeah. It's acting as a camera right now. You're not gonna get anything off of it.
I tried.
But
I did try.
I'm definitely doing a lot more Star Citizen content on my own.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
So, just to let you guys know who Dreadpool is, because he has a channel, and he's been doing. We talked about MegaCon, and we're going to put out some MegaCon content this week. But if you want to see some now, go to Dreadpool's channel, because he has a lot of awesome MegaCon content up right now.
And a lot of other really great content. He's got a series that Kina and I are supposed to be getting on one of the episodes called Breaking Bread with Dread. That hopefully we'll be getting on there soon. We just got to coordinate. He keeps pestering me about it, and I keep dodging him like a good friend.
We want to do it. We got to schedule it.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. It's just like you said. Same thing with like the playing the game, the Star Citizen, having the game night. It's just so much going on right now between work and other activities and events. It's just been hard to get everything in, but we're going to.
Yeah.
We're going to.
Thank you. You didn't have to do that. No, we do have to do that. So, thank you, Greg. You've been awesome. Commenting on all of our videos, watching everything. He even watched a spoiler review for a movie he hasn't seen yet.
And we appreciate it. It's very
and then whined about spoilers. I'm like, dude, it's in the title and the thumbnail, and we said it in the beginning of the video.
He would not be him if he did not do that. I would think something was wrong.
So, let's see. Do we have anything else we wanted to discuss? Because need to Breaking Bread with Dread soon, but we are both busy. Yes, we are busy.
We will make time. We have to make time because, looking forward to doing that, because it's been a while since we've done something like
a collaboration.
And gotta kind of, what is it when they say dust the brush off the dust? And what better way to do it than with someone we're comfortable with and we have fun and a good time with?
So your edits on YouTube Shorts are great.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, she's been doing some great stuff with Now some of the I'll which YouTube shorts are you talking about? Because all of those get edited. A lot of those are, but there are quite a few that she edits really well.
The board game shorts that you do, those are not edited. They are what they are.
Not,
you're pretty
well,
good.
the first ones were edited like good
Oh.
with the stuff, but I agree. The D&D short made my day. Is that the is that the one where
the 360 one?
That's the 360 one? Yeah, that was fun. That was at the premiere for, well, not premiere. It was at the early screening that we went to. That was a lot of fun. It was a free event we got to go to.
It was the first free event we went to. Speaking of, if anyone lives in our area, and I know at least 3 people on here do, look up Nerd Brew because they have a lot of really fun geek-themed events, and a lot of them are free. So just Nerd Brew.
Yeah, that one was cool. Wife won't go with me. Well, leave her at home then. Yeah, there was a guy with that camera that they have on like a dolly that spins around you, and you just walked up. He had the cape and the swords and the crown and all that stuff, and you'd stand in the middle of it. He would spin it around you and then send you the clip from that. It was less than a minute, so she popped up as a short.
Probably could do something similar, you and Dredd, with your 360 cameras.
Well, that's a different 360.
Yeah.
Ours is 360 around the camera. That one was doing a 360 turn around the person. Yeah.
Yeah, but I saw on
that
Dredd's
could be probably
channel
done with a cell phone with the thing.
But different effect, but still like similar look, because I saw on Dredd's channel, Dreadpool's channel, one of his videos that he did with his 360 camera, and it looked really cool. Yeah, it's different, but it just had like that zoomed and spin around look. It was really cool.
Yeah. There are a lot of really cool effects we can figure out how to get done with that 360 camera. I really want to get into it and start using it, but it's just daunting, the amount to learn. But if you want to check out some cool 360 video, Dreadpool has some on his channel. Some really cool 360 video where you can get on your phone and use your finger to look around.
All around you, yeah.
LOL, I thought somebody was running around y'all in a circle. Oh, you're so cute. Bless her
Hey,
hearts.
that would work though.
Bless her hearts.
I'm not gonna bless I'm not gonna bless your heart hurt, because you know what? That can happen. I'm gonna come up, recreate our own with you running around me, and then she will be validated.
That would be funny.
It would be funny. So we're gonna start to wind down because it's been an hour and
it's been an hour and 10 minutes.
So thank you guys for watching us and staying here the whole time. We really appreciate it. Let us know if there's a particular video you guys want us to do, a topic you want us to cover, and
a board game you want to see.
Yeah, board game you want to see, or something you want us to talk about on the live stream next Sunday. Because with doing a video every day in April, we can actually try to get some of this stuff done that people request.
Yeah, and I'm definitely going to be doing. We're planning on doing a live stream at least every Sunday, but with playing like Star Citizen stuff like that, if I could get good and stable on a server, I might pop it up with just my video and my voice, and we just go from there and see where it goes.
Yeah, that'd
on
be
the
cool.
live stream.
That'd be good.
Maybe I can get Raw Liquid to join me on the live stream, and we can go be dumb together. That would be fun. So anybody got any other questions or anything you guys want us to talk about real quick? Because we're getting ready to wind this one down.
Oh, and happy Easter for anybody who celebrates it.
Yes, I always forget that it's Easter. I'm going to stalk your channel now. You know. The normal introvert stuff. Yes, we know. We love you, girl.
Love the introvert stuff. We're right. I'm right there with you.
You know, I'll pull some ships for you. Yeah, I've got, as far as ships go, I've got, the main one I've got is I've got the Prospector, because that's a ship that they've given me in lieu of another ship that I purchased that's still in development. I bought a JPEG basically for $250. It sounds so ridiculous. And my main ship is the Drake Corsair is my main ship.
Yeah, Corretto 42, it was good hanging out with you too. And virtual still counts in my mind.
It's been too dang long
Yeah.
since we've seen you, girl. You know. Yeah, you feel that. You bought a lot of JPEGs, haven't you, Raw? You bought a lot of JPEGs for a lot of money. But yeah, those are the ships I think I might own another one.
Polish off your drink before we
Yeah.
sign off. So we're gonna cheers to you guys.
Half of the ships I spent $2,000 on, spent $2,000 on, aren't flyable. Wow, dude. I'm about a quarter of the way there.
You'll be there soon, knowing you.
It's the Drake Corsair. Which is funny because most of my stuff is Corsair on my computer. My keyboard, my mouse, my computer itself is Corsair. So, yeah, thanks everybody. You all have a wonderful night. And I don't think we have anybody who isn't subscribed, but if we have people come in to watch after this, please subscribe, like, comment, all of that jazz.
And share it with anybody who you think will be remotely interested. And even if they're not interested, if you think that they will, send it to them anyway. If you think they would be willing to support, because we're going to be consistent this year. The past year we fell off, but this year we're already on the road to being consistent. And we want y'all to join us on the road to 1K, because we're trying to get to the 1K this year. And I don't think we ever congratulated Dreadpool on making it to 1K.
Oh, no, we didn't.
So congratulations, because he did that within the last couple of weeks or the last month.
Hey, Ben, I'm glad to see you're still awake. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Yes, thank you, Ben, and can't wait to see you at game night and play some games. Definitely, it's been a while for that, too.
Yeah, definitely want to see you here. If anybody else is in the local area, let us know. Anybody knows who we are and how to get a hold of us.
Yep. So that's all we've got for tonight.
Yeah, that's it for tonight. And until next time,
stay nerdy.
Love you guys.